$2 billion for POPPI? Pepsi? You actually nailed it. So frequently, these companies, these drink companies are overpaying for these brands. Let's take a look at why they wanted it, what they paid for it, and why it was a terrific deal for Pepsi. Last month, stock chart in Pepsi, and take a look right here is when they announced the POPPI deal, and the stock has been straight up. Why has the stock been straight up? They avoided two major errors. Let's take a look at what's going on in the Pepsi financial statement to figure out what they got right here. The two major errors that happen most of the time in M&A in this field are buying something that's way too big and overpaying for it. Pepsi didn't do either of those things. Let's take a look. First of all, size. They paid net $1.6 billion. That sounds like a lot of money, but let's look at what Pepsi is worth, $245 billion, meaning this is less than 1% of all of Pepsi. So if you pay 1% of your company and it doesn't work out, you are not making a massive bet here, one that is going to bankrupt you or really hurt the shareholders. You are mostly buying something that if it explodes, you are very, very happy that you bought it. The second biggest problem that happens in this industry is companies overpay. Take a look at Pepsi's revenue growth. It's 0%. POPPI's revenue growth is over 100%. And so they are buying growth, and sometimes they have to overpay for that growth. Not in this case. The last reported sales for POPPI was $370 million. Push that against the $1.6 billion, and you have a 4.4x price to sales. Actually, Pepsi, with zero growth, trades at about 2.65 times price to sales. So if I had seen like a 10x sales number here, price to sales number, I would have been very worried that Pepsi overpaid and bought all of the growth out of this company, but they paid a reasonable price for it. It is a reasonably sized asset, and we think Pepsi did an awesome job picking up POPPI.